I have in front of me a first gen MacBook Pro. I got one because I wanted to show off this neat feature that isn't available in the later models. Or, I mean, they're available in some later ones, but not like the new ones. I got really lucky. I didn't expect to get a box with it. I thought I was just buying the laptop itself, but nah, the guy decided to give me the original box and everything, which is quite nice of him, I suppose. But these things are cool. Well, I guess we'll see once I open it. But they're cool because they use the same chassis as the PowerBook G4. Kind of like how the new the new MacBooks have the M1, like the M1 MacBook Pro is using the same chassis as like the old Intel one, and then they're gonna change over to, I guess, a new chassis, like what they did with the M1 M2 Air rather. And these, that's heavy. That's really heavy. But this is what was pretty interesting, and this is what we're going to use with that feature. If you probably already know what I'm talking about, showing the remote, but we'll get into that later. Kind of a scary looking cable. It's all taped up. Hopefully it doesn't burn the house down when I plug it in. But I don't think that's all in the box. And I want to get this video out of the way so I can store this somewhere not in the way. But I always liked these older Apple boxes. I thought they were quite neat. And they even have a little compact carrying handle. But let's get this bad boy out. And here we are. I always liked this design of MacBook. I like the squareness of it. And it's got plenty of I/O. It's even got a DVI. Not sure what that is. A USB and I guess MagSafe. And even cooler, it's got the little foam insert to protect the screen. Let me move that out of the way. But this is the chassis of the PowerBook G4 Titanium. I had a 17-inch one of that, and I was gonna make a video on that, but that didn't even work. And I don't even know how I would begin to fix that. But I mean, hey, it's a MacBook, and not much else to say about it for now before I charge it. But other than that's heavy. That's one heavy MacBook. And let me plug this in. We'll get it charging, and I'll be back when it's actually charged. Oh, there it is. Okay, it went green. I thought it wasn't going to work at all. All right. So we're about like I think like over a month since that intro. I kind of have been carried away with other projects, including doing overtime at work and working on my Doom maps. And I don't even remember what direction this video is going in, but I do have an idea of what I'm going to do with it now. Whether or not that's the same as what I was thinking before is up to debate. But I've actually had to recharge this laptop because batteries go down when you're not using them, and this is a new old stock battery or something. But either way, we're gonna finally turn this laptop on and hopefully do something fun with it. Maybe we'll play Doom. That's what's been taking my time since for the past month and stuff. Oh, it has a password. I'm gonna assume the password is password? Oh, wow. You can call me a hacker. Oh dear, that's a lot of apps. I don't know if I should connect to the internet just yet. This is a little too old to be doing something like that. Alright, I guess the guy before selling it put 10.6 Fox and 10.4 Fox. I know of 10.4 Fox, but what is 10.6 Fox? And what is iCab? And what is Spiderweb? iCab Taxi? Interweb Safari? Holy shit, there's so much stuff on here. Clam XIV. Oh, is that antivirus? Oh, jeez, I don't think you need. I don't know about that. iCal. Is that really what they called all their little apps, Apple, back in the day? I'm surprised they didn't call Safari iWeb. Oh, it's actually 99% charge. I guess it really didn't go down as much at all. Growl? Mosey Home? What is this stuff? What is Growl? We don't need Growl. I don't know what that is. We don't need it. But what is Mosey Home? Oh, is it automatic backupping? Okay, something like that. I don't think we need that either. I like that background though. That's kind of sweet. Photo booth. I don't think I'm attractive enough to be on camera like this. This webcam stinks. It looks like someone urinated on the lens. Why is it so bad looking? So, just for fun, I have FreeDoom, and I couldn't get ZDoom working. ZDoom's a little too new, or rather GZDoom's a little too new. So I have normal, or not normal, old ZDoom, and I think it should work. And it does. It loaded up pretty fast. I will say, I think this has a normal hard drive in it, but it's pretty fast. I guess that's what, I guess that's just kind of what I mean, hard drives really weren't slow. They just, OSs, weren't as bloated as they all now are, I guess. Oh, why do you move with the mouse? This runs very good. I don't know what the use button is. Space? GZDoom is set up way different than this. I don't know why I'm surprised it doesn't run very well. This is you know how old Doom is. I think it's more, I'm used to running this on the worst little programs you ever gosh darn, or little laptops that you've seen in your gosh darned life. I've been making Doom maps on Windows on a MacBook Air, and Windows doesn't really like running on a MacBook Air. I think I just wanted to show it working because that's cool. Everyone loves Doom. This screen? It's not bad. Now I'm curious, can I run my Doom map on here? Alright, I moved some of my Doom maps on. I'm kind of curious if they run on an old ZDoom, especially because my second map uses a lot of 3D floors. And I'm kind of also curious if this very new flash drive even works on here. Yeah! Okay, so this doesn't look like it's hardware accelerated. So the stuff that I put in here might not show up. These had dynamic lighting on them. We did it. Oh, these 3D floors work. These ones do. So it's about maybe half a year since that last scene was filmed, and to be completely honest, I don't remember what I even did. I'll go over it after the fact, but I've been, working overtime at work, and with overtime comes depression, and with depression becomes no motivation. But I have some free time, so I figured I might continue with the video because it's been gnawing at my little brain. So there's a couple of things I wanted to try. before we get into what the whole, I guess, purpose of this video was back when I decided to make it last year, I don't think I benchmarked it last time. I had, I don't know if any of you know what this glider game is. I tried seeing if it would work. It doesn't because that's a classic game. But I think that was the very first game I played on a Mac when I was like, I don't know, 8 years old or something. It was this in some weird first-person dungeon something. I don't know. I just remember it scared me. Not the glider game. The glider game was really cool. But this game scared me to the point where I unplugged the computer from the fucking wall. I don't remember what it was though. I just remember it was like a little first person little like pyramid exploration game. I don't know why it scared me so much. I really want to know what it was. That was back in the classic environment. So we have 2 gigs of RAM. I guess that's probably fine enough. I mean, let's see, I guess, what the number is. I don't remember I did this. I guess... I can hear the fan spinning up. It doesn't sound very good. It sounds like it's dying. What is spider web? I don't want it to open with spider web. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. That's a number. I don't know what that means. Is that a good one? That's a big number. I wanted to see if I could get like Geekbench 2, which is what this is. If I could get that working on my like main like Windows PC, but I think it's too old to run on Windows 11. That would have been funny to see if like this 2500 number, what like my like Ryzen 7 like 16 core processor would compare to like something like that. Maybe I'll try that and then put it there if I can get it to work. But I'm kind of curious. In the old like 2005 iBook G4, I tried running videos on it, and videos do not run on that piece of shit laptop. So I have a handful of videos here that I'm curious if they work. And oh wow, it does. That looks like the old iPod Touch, like iOS 6 little UI. That brings me back. Yes! Come on! Yes! I love that video so much. Does this one work?
Did you guys know that Pip is actually part grenade?
Yes! We have found the SpongeBob movie in 40 megabytes.
I think it's working. Good, now keep your eyes shut. With my
It's almost watchable. I mean, that's 40 megabytes. In case anyone's curious, this this Glider Pro game from the classic like pre macOS 10 is bigger than the SpongeBob movie. That's hilarious. So now I'm curious how well, I guess, browsing works. I wonder if you like, because YouTube on the iBook G4 really just didn't work. It's frozen. I don't think it's gonna work. I hope it does. No! I don't think it's gonna work. Come on, you can do it. And you know what? I don't... Wait! Yeah! Oh, it's slow. It is very slow. Nice. What's a good, who do you think wouldn't care if I watched their videos on this video? Linus Tech Tips? Oh, I hate this keyboard. This keyboard sucks. Oh, this is so slow, really? I feel like it should be able to at least browse YouTube without this much lag. There's a lot of ads on YouTube if you don't have YouTube like Red. I have YouTube Red because my lifeblood is watching weird YouTube videos in the morning before work. Alright, I'll skip to when I get a video on screen.
People always ask me, Kevin, what does being a CEO
Oh, you know, I'm glad the ad loaded before everything else.
Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
This is there's got to be a better way to watch YouTube videos on this.
Andy left the enthusiast community hanging.
We did it.
That personally. Based on their promised upgrade
It doesn't really work,
heavily in Threadripper workstations,
but we're we're there.
completely abandoned the high-end desktop
Come
space
on, can we go to like, oh, this is 480p. Did I say Chrome OS?
Successor product, they just made the business decision not to launch it. But what's this?
There's no way I can do 4K on this. Maybe we can do 144. Maybe 144 won't drop a bunch of frames.
Get this, offering 64 lanes of PCI Express
No,
Gen 5 for just $30.
it still drops almost all the frames.
Is the high-end desktop back? What else does Sapphire?
There's gotta be a better way to watch YouTube videos on this. You can't be telling me a dual-core, like, laptop can't run a YouTube video. Something doesn't seem right. Is it because it's on battery power? There's gotta be a way to watch YouTube videos. It can't be this slow. Is it a RAM thing? It has 2 gigs. 2 gigs should be enough? No, huh. Fuck, how do you spell business? Yeah, it's business? Yeah, that's how you spell business, right? Yes, gaysex.business does work on 10.4 Fox. However, these images don't load, which is better than the iPod Touch 4G. It could only load like the didn't ask and the little whatever those images are called in the little tab there. But hey, that's a step above. We need the best gaysex.business experience, and I guess we won't find it on the first-gen MacBook Pro. What? This remote came with the... I don't know when they stopped doing this, but it came with the little MacBooks, and I think there was an iMac that was able to use this. It's a little IR remote for controlling the computer, I guess, for various things, like for presentations, and I'm going to use it for... What do they call it? Front row? Was front row the music thing? I think that's what it was. I don't know. I think... What's weird... Will it show it? Don't tell me the battery just... Oh! I guess it does still work. Interesting. What does menu do? Nothing. Did I turn it off? There it is! Front row! Hell yeah! I don't have any songs. I didn't expect it to auto-launch front row. But yeah, you can... This is really snappy. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show everyone. This was like the cool thing. No, this doesn't really mean anything nowadays. You can just use your phone to then just like fling something up onto a smart TV or a smart speaker or something. But this was an interesting like old Apple TV looking thing. Now I'm gonna see if I can get this to a. So I have everything set up. I have this hooked into my computer sound system, and I have an audio CD in, and I figure out how we can get it to work with the front row software. So pressing menu should bring us into it. And under music, there is, oh, wait, it already like, there's audio CD, which, let's see if it works. And it does. Now I can't like play too much of it because I don't want to really get copyright struck, so I'm going to talk over it, but that's a kind of a fun little thing. But I mean, I guess this would be useful if you had a lot of music on your computer, but there's nothing really stopping you from, I guess nowadays, using your phone. But that's really it. I mean, this was kind of the reason I wanted to make the video in the first place, though. Like, that kind of escaped me a little bit because I kind of forgot. I kind of lost the plot back there. But I thought this was like cool. And I could see it being borderline useful now, but you know how that is. I don't have any movies. There's theatrical trailers preloaded on my Mac? Hang on. I was gonna end the video, but now I need to see this. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike, though they don't show those anymore for some reason. Actually, apparently, just so I can date this video for people watching it in the future, the CEO of YouTube, Susan, I think her name was, stepped down, and the person that stepped up to the plate was the person, I guess, who removed the dislikes and is really into NFTs and stuff. So I can't wait to see how much of a dumpster fire that all becomes. Anyway, subscribe, I think.